Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you a tag video and it's called Another Palette Tag Video. I was tagged by the beautiful Shannon Kayermanez. Shannon, I try. Shannon Kayermanez. I'm just going to act like I know I'm saying it right. Anyways, we both love tag videos, so we always tag each other when we have a tag video. But I really like this one. It made me kind of go through my collection and remember which ones I really love and why. And so I will read the question out to you and put it across the screen, and I'll also show you the palette, give you a little synopsis of why I like it so much, and whatever question, and answer whatever question the tag is asking. Please forgive me. This is my third video of the day, and my brain's a little scrambly, but I'll do my best. The first question is, what was your first palette? And I've had palettes in the past, but I always consider my first palette after I became highly obsessed with makeup. And that is the chocolate bar palette from Too Faced. I was so in love with the fact that it looked like a chocolate bar, and so in love with the fact that it smells like chocolate. It smells delicious. And as you can see, it's very well loved. I love this palette. It brings back memories of my very beginning of makeup addiction. The next question is, what is your most recently purchased palette? Well, I have 3 because I bought them all at the same time. 2 of them I bought because they were on sale together from the Shop Hush app, and the other one I bought because it was half price, and it's one that I'd been wanting a long time to complete my collection. The 2 that I bought together that were on sale were from the Shop Hush app, and that is the Soltice and the Supernova. I bought these because they're dupes for Natasha Denona palettes, and I've never had a Natasha Denona palette, and I probably won't. And so having a dupe for it was going to have to be the closest thing. I'm going to be really careful opening one of these because it is broken. And I have been in contact with Hush through email about 6 times and have yet to have my question answered about how I can get a replacement, or if I need to send this back or whatever. So not loving that part, but I do love this palette. It reminds me of a sunset. And then the other one is called Supernova. And this is a dupe for the Leela palette. I'm not sure what the other one is a dupe for, but that's what that one looks like. Let me not blind you. Both super pretty and very nice quality for a $12 dupe. And the third that I bought at this time was to complete my collection, the Lorac Mega Pro 1. I just got on the bandwagon with the Mega Pro 2, and so I have 2, 3, and 4, but I didn't have the original one, which this one actually suits me the best. Super pretty. I haven't used it yet. It's on my list for a first impressions thing, which is weird to do on a palette that's been out for so long, but it's new to me. What palette do you regret missing out on? And I have 2. One is the ABH Mario palette. The other is a Huda Rose Gold palette. And that's what initially got me interested in the Shop Hush app to begin with, is because they had a dupe for the Rose Gold palette as well as the Mario palette. And I have both of those. I'm going to show them to you really quick because I didn't all the way miss out on it because I have a dupe for them, but I did regret missing out on those 2 palettes. I kind of fell into they say it's limited edition, but nothing ever really is. I'll get it on the second go round. The second go round never came, so I did miss out on those. Actually, I do take that back because I do see that the Huda Rose Gold is available now, but now that I have a comparable dupe, I'm all good with what I have, which is the Aphrodite palette by Bad Habit. And this is what it looks like. Like so much. And this is the Artistry palette, which is the dupe for the Mario palette. And I'm quite enjoying this one as well. So I sort of missed out, but not all the way. Question number 4 is, what palette makes you happy to look at? I have 2. If you notice, I can't ever decide on one. Very infrequently can I decide on one thing when it comes to makeup. The first one is the Urban Decay Alice Through the Looking Glass. First of all, it's beautiful right there. It looks like stained glass. And then it has little butterflies all over it. You guys know I love butterflies. And then here, I'll read it to you first and then show it to you. It says, I'm not strange, weird, off, nor crazy. My reality is just different than yours. And on the mirror, it says we're all mad here. And I love that. So that's what the mirror looks like. I don't want to completely blind you. And then this part that I read to you. But then you open this up. And there is a beautiful butterfly, and it's 3-dimensional. Oh, I love that so much. And then if we're really going to talk about the actual makeup in here, the palette slides out, and it comes with a brush, and it looks like that. And it's beautiful too. Slides right into here. So that palette just makes me happy to look at. I'm going to keep it forever. I tried to put it on the chopping block. Couldn't do it. I can't let it go. It's too beautiful. The other one is the Urban Decay Moodust palette. Just looking at these makes me happy. Those beautiful glitters, and each one has like 3 or 4 different colors all wrapped up in it. Absolutely gorgeous. Finally learned how to use it with some glitter glue, so I've actually dipped into it quite a bit recently. Super pretty, and I love it. Looking at you through the glass, don't know how much time has passed. Feels like forever. No one ever tells you. Number 5, what palette did you change your mind about? And I think this question is basically geared to ask you, what palette did you try and hate and you changed your mind about? I don't really have one of those. So I chose Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes. And the reason I say that I changed my mind about it is because I saw it online. I saw all the colors, and I was intrigued by it, but I was mad at Too Faced. I had gotten a bunch of crap from them. I had just gotten through having the Natural Love palette that I was so excited about, and it was not a good palette. It was not a quality palette. It was not good at all. And so I was like, I'm not buying anything else from them. And I was tired of peach. That whole sweet peach, all that for months and months about people wanting that sweet peach. And like I was done with peach. And so when I saw that, I was like, not going there. But then Emily Noel. I do have a series called Emily Noel Made Me Buy It, but it should be called But Then Emily Noel. Because I'm pretty sure about things, and I am sure that I'm going to do something, but then Emily Noel. She did some beautiful looks with this. She showed the swatches. She said it was an incredible palette, and so it is now mine. And that exact story has happened over and over and over again. But I love her, I trust her, and if she says it's good, and she's never steered me in the wrong direction. So I changed my mind about the Just Peachy Mattes palette. Number 6 is, what is a palette that has surprised you? And it's one that I've already talked about, and that is the Bad Habit Aphrodite. And the reason it surprised me is this is the first one that I got from Shop Hush, and I was expecting it to not be very good quality. It was $12, I think, but it is excellent quality, comparable to the Huda Desert Dust palette that I have. And so I was just shocked. The pigmentation is great, the texture is great, stain power, pigmentation, all of that. It's excellent. So I was very surprised by that one. If you don't have it, it's a good one to get your hands on. Number 7 is, what palette inspires you most? And that is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. And the reason it inspires me most is because when I open it, I have used this thing so much. It's kind of messy. I try to keep it clean, but it's a little bit messy. I have used this thing so much. I just love that when I look at it, like immediately 15 ideas come to mind. With the bright colors down here in this quad, I love all the mid-tones and the transition colors. I love the pinks. You guys know I love pink. I love the greens. I love it all. It just inspires me when I open it up. I loved it so much that for the first 2 or 3 months I had it, I used it exclusively. I made myself put it down so that I would use some of my other palettes. But it's time for me to dip back in this baby again. It always inspires me. I love it. It's almost my perfect palette. I'm not going to tell you why it's not, because you've probably already heard it. You already know. Number 8, what palette is on your wish list? Well, first was Too Faced Chocolate Gold. And the reason is because it has beautiful, bright, vibrantly colored shimmers. And it has everything else you need in it. A brow bone shade, a mid-tone, and a transition shade. It's like the full shebang, and I really like that. But it's not on my wish list anymore. It was when I answered these questions because my mom bought it for me yesterday. We went shopping, and I was helping her pick out a whole bunch of things, and she said, "What's something that you want? I'll buy it for you." And I said, "Well, what's the price limit?" Because, you know, you have to ask what's the price limit in that kind of capacity. And she said $50. And when I saw it, it was $49. So, yeehaw, I have it. I haven't even swatched it yet. It's still in the box. So, I'll be digging into that thing really soon. So, since that's no longer on my wish list, the other one, I don't know if I know the name. I think this is the name, but I'm not sure. And that is the Viseart Tryst palette. It's a little, I think it's got 9 pans. It's the new one, and it's a little mini pro palette. I just love my Viseart Amethyst palette, and when I saw one that had 9 shades, had a lot of colors that I would like, I would love to have that. That's on my birthday wish list, so I'll probably splurge on that this summer. We'll see. Depends on how much it costs, and I have to swatch it and all that jazz. So, and finally, what is your no-fail palette? You guys know I love this. I say it all the time. Another palette I would use every day, but I have to put it down sometimes. It's my favorite fall palette. It's so loved that it has a piece of a false lash stuck to it. Anyway, moving on. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance. You can see I don't love the packaging that gets all stained up. And I do not know how this got broken. I'm so sad. Luckily, Venetian red is my least favorite of all the reds in here. My favorite is Love Letter. But it's just all-inclusive. It's got bright color. It's got mid-tones. It's got warm colors. They're almost all warm colors, actually. But there's so many different variations of things that you can do with this. And I'm never unhappy. No matter what colors I choose, no matter which way I arrange them, I'm never unsatisfied. I'm always happy. And so this is going to be one of my holy grail in my top 5 for life, probably. And if I ever see it go on sale again, of course I noticed it was broken like a day after the sale that they had this on for half price. If I ever see it on sale again, or if I have a really good coupon that I'm not going to use on something else, I will get it back up. So those are all the palettes for the Another Palette tag. I'm not sure if Shannon made this up or if this is one that she saw from somebody else, but I will link her information down below so that you guys can check out her video. I will put the video too. I'll put her channel and her video down below. And now I'm going to tag some people. I'm going to tag the people who I almost always tag, but I'm going to add a few to it. Hopefully this time it won't get cut off and I can actually add some people to the end, but it's whatever. Please don't get your feelings hurt if I don't mention you, because whenever I think that I know who I'm going to tag and I'm on the spot when I'm filming it, I forget everybody. So I'm sorry about that. But the people that I have written down here are Amy Lynn, Casey, Heidi, Denise, AbFab Denise, and Denise, Gone's Girl Denny, Sabrina the Makeup Mom, you know I'm always going to pick her, Sarah Kay, Destin, I had two Sarahs on here. I'm like, why do I have two Sarahs? Sarah Kay and Beauty Obsession Sarah. Those are the ones that I have that I can think of. Oh, Diana Hoffman Larson. Okay, guys. I'm just going to stop. If I think of anybody else, I'll add them to the list in the info box, or I'll add them to the end with a graphic. But like I always say, if you want to do the tag, do the tag. Because even if I didn't say your name, I still want you to do it. If it inspires you and it gives you an idea for a video, go for it. So I hope you enjoyed hearing the answers to my questions. I enjoyed telling you about them and just kind of having a walk down memory lane with all my favorite babies. So if you enjoyed the video, I hope you'll give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I ordinarily upload on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Occasionally I'll do a Wednesday live stream, or I'll have a bonus video. But Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, you can always expect a new video from me. Again, thank you for your support of me and my channel. I appreciate it so much. And until next time, take care and God bless. Bye, guys. Just completely in love with the fact that it smelled like chocolate. The next question, number 8. What palette is on your wish? What did I do with the other ones? Oh.